Good evening, everybody. All right, let's get started, shall we? Not too bad. Once we get warmed up, we should be in slightly better shape. Hey, the decay! Yeah, so I had horrible time sleeping last night, and basically I accidentally slept in like 5 or 6 hours today, so I'm staying up a little later than normal tonight, and yeah, I missed my stream this morning. I want to make sure I don't miss practice, so here we are. But yeah, past couple hours I've actually been getting other stuff done, like I went out, got dinner, and some other responsible adulting, so yeah, unfortunately I wasn't able to tune into a lot of other folks that were streaming. I know you were live with your DJ set, a couple other folks were live, like Sparko was on Ragnarok's, but I was busy taking care of some phone calls and emails that I missed during the day, which I'm a little upset about, but I'm trying to make lemons out of lemonade. How did your stream go? Stream was weird. Ooh, what happened? While you fill me in on what happened, we'll get started on our next song. And also, see a few other folks are tuning in. Good evening. Hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. Never did such a short set for a stream. Sure. Did the session go okay otherwise, aside from being shorter than normal? Also, hey Kawachi! At this point, happy Saturday. And BitTK's stream went okay otherwise? Glad to hear. And Kawachi, hope you're having a good weekend so far. I know the Bistrover streams for you have been going well, bot raids aside. But hey, Jamich! Yeah, I super overslept today because of reasons, and yeah, likely gonna be awake a little later than normal tonight as a result. So yeah, trying to make lemons out of lemonade. So here we are. Yeah, how's your Friday going, Jamich? some reason, my stand is like super wobbly. I actually meant to go live like 10 minutes ago, or 10 minutes earlier than I did. I'm not quite sure what's up with it. I'm a little worried. Let's see, catching up on the chat. Kawachi got second 12 clear? Heck yeah! Congratulations, that's awesome! Jamich, the Pac-Man races today went pretty well. Fantastic. Didn't see well last night as well. Gonna crash soon. Fair. Hope you sleep better tonight. BTK had done my surprise stream early because she's at work expecting day off. And, hey, Azure! Yeah, surprise late night Brendan, I know. Also, Azure, how goes it? Also, I see we have a couple other folks tuned in. As always, whether you're saying hi in chat or getting your lurk on, appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a good Friday so far. Or, potentially Saturday, depending on your part of the globe. I'm going to take just a couple seconds here to triple check that there's nothing up with my stand, because again, super wobbly for some reason. Aha! Yeah, one of the fasteners was just a hair loose. Just when I checked them all. Alright, that should do that. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm a little upset I overslept today, just because like I missed some of the stuff that was happening with Ragnarok. Also missed the Pac-Man race, but such is life. As I've mentioned a couple times, streaming right now just to try to make lemons out of lemonade, or lemonade out of lemons. So, yeah, here we are. Plus, I figured since I'm off my normal time frame, might not be a bad idea to just have a stream where I'm more focused on practice than doing free for all requests, and also just kind of being able to hang out with whoever is here, because I know I might be able to see some folks I normally don't since I'm off schedule. So yeah, happy Friday, everybody. 'Not bad. Still warming up, but we're getting there. Making lemons out of lemonade sounds difficult. Yeah, probably. I'm a little surprised I still haven't gotten these full comboed. I just keep having, one or two silly mistakes. See if I can't fix a couple of these lamps while we're at it. And yeah, you know what? In that mentality, let's try that once more. Let's see if we can actually follow through on this for once. Ah. Oh hey, Ventus TDR. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good Friday. And I'm actually surprised at how early we are. I know a little bit of that is me still warming up, but I'm surprised because I've had to have my offset a lot lower than normal recently. Interesting. Alright, onwards and upwards. Not bad. Again, hoping for higher accuracy overall tonight, but I mean, we're still getting warmed up, so it is what it is. And yeah, almost 90 over 30 for fast slow, which is still a little perplexing, to be honest. But yeah, we'll get things sorted out. I see you've got a few more folks tuning in, as always. Appreciate you being here, whether you're just getting your lurk on or if you do want to say hi in the chat. And if anyone is new to the stream, appreciate you being here. Normally I stream much earlier in the day, but doing some late night practice because we unfortunately overslept today. But yeah, if you do have any questions about me or about the game, please do feel free to ask. Alright, and based on when we got started, we'll take our first stretch break in another, probably like 20, maybe 30 minutes. For now, let's just keep trying to actually get warmed up and figure out what's up with our timing right now. Because again, that early-late ratio is really baffling. Small steps. Yeah, not too shabby. Yeah, Kawachi. Nornir's, honestly, I feel so bad, because it's a good song, but because it's often paired with Chronodiver Fragment in terms of, like, comparison, oof, it just gets blown out of the water. At least we held on to the FC. Yeah, damage. I love that sample. Not an old style, but a new style. It's also in All I Need Your Love, which was also an Empress. Did the song debut in Happy Sky or Empress, right? Yeah, like, as much as I miss Terranoid, like, Disco Nation was also a fantastic alias. It is what it is. Yeah, you know what? Jamage, but it is for an old style. Yeah. One more once. Like, if I combo break, sure, but like the first two measures, on my please. Nice. Didn't get the triple, but decent PB. We'll happily take that. You know, yeah, let's just stick with 6s. Kawachi, another VB. Yep. Yeah, we take those. Thank you for the kudos. See a few more folks tuning in, as always. Welcome, welcome. Whether you do say hi in chat or you just want to get your lurk on, either way, wonderful that you're here. Hope everyone's having a good end of the week so far. I'm a little angry I let that PB slip, but at least we got it as an EX lamp. I don't know why I only had that hard cleared. I must have been really nervous about it when I first played it. It's surprising, though. Whew. Yeah, now our fast slow ratio is, like, completely inversed. Weird. I kind of wonder if, we'll ever get, scripted long version in Infinitas. Be neat. Quachi, time to head to the gym. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good day, because I know literally on the opposite end of the globe. But yeah, have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Jamich. So I'm not doing requests tonight, but yeah, we'll take a look at that in a moment. I want to get that other hard clear bumped up, because that's totally within our range. I don't know why we were on hard lamp for that. Yeah, a couple of those EX notes don't end on an even quarter beat, and typically they do. So I need to actually pay attention to them if I'm going to get that FC. But, I mean, that's why we have the EX lamp, the, good enough. Not a request per se, just dedicated to bad jokes. Fair enough, Jamich. But, yeah, no, it's fine. Because honestly, I'm not opposed to if tonight folks were suggesting stuff. I just want to be a little more practice focused for a change. Yeah, so let's go take a look. That was Empress, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we don't have a triple on it. Let's see if we can't fix that. Good old Dr. Honda. Good stuff. Alright. So, I want to say we'll do our first stretch break in like another 10 minutes, just because of when we got started. But once again, see, a couple more folks are tuning in. Appreciate you being here, whether you're getting your lurk on or saying hi in chat. If you are new to the stream, hello. I'm Shinji. I play doubles. If you have any questions, whether it's about me or the game, feel free to ask if you want to. A big part of why I stream is to encourage folks to check out this game or the music game community in general. But, yeah, regardless of how you're here, wonderful that you are here. Hope everyone's having a good end of their week. So, yeah, we'll do, like, 5 more songs, and then we'll do our first stretch break. Hey, Action here! How goes it? Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. How goes your week so far? And also, how goes the adventures in 24 and 48 Keyland? Also, hey, Latios! I believe I wasn't sure if it was either you or Mecha Guy. I think I saw someone streaming Tycho a little earlier. But wonderful to see you as well. How's it been? Actioneer got a new skin for 24 key. Mine's above as opposed to on them. Nice! Latios wasn't you? Okay, yeah, it was probably Mecha Guy. Been busy, unfortunately. Haven't been doing really well. Taking a break. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope things get better sooner than later. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. It's also kind of why I'm live right now. I heavily overslept today, so trying to make lemonade out of lemons and at least get off stream in. Especially since I'm going to be up a little later than normal because of the oversleep. So yeah, here we are. And Actioneer session's going okay so far. Still a little early, still warming up, but so far so great. Nice. Glad to finally have that FC back on the books. Let's see, if I remember, there's... I think it's like a really weird scratch chord on the left side in like the last, like the end part of the song. But, we'll give it a spin. Plus, classic Yamoka. Kinda can't go wrong with it. Yeah, not bad. Alright. Yeah, looks like we're finally warmed up. Yeah, let's keep pressing on. So that's how we get better, by putting in the time. Heading out, Image. Appreciate you stopping by. Glad to hear that the Pac-Man race went well today. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll cross paths at some point tomorrow. Latios, strangely enough, found myself doing schoolwork during your stream again. Yeah, nothing wrong with the work and lurk. You know, whether that's work, or schoolwork. Yeah, appreciate you being here. Same goes for everybody else that's getting their lurk on. Wonderful to have you here. Hope everyone's having a good end of their week. Such a pretty song. And like using that word specifically, like it doesn't sound elegant. I don't think it's beautiful. I think it sounds pretty. Good stuff. Alright, so yeah, we'll do 2 more songs, and then we'll take our first stretch break. A little far from our PB, but some really weird chords on right hand, and we actually managed to get them this time. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, Latios, yeah, I'm not doing requests tonight. I'm actually being a little more practice-focused for a change. Doesn't mean I'm 100% opposed to it, though. If there's something you want me to play, yeah, just type it in chat. I don't mind doing 1 or 2 requests now and again, but I'm trying to kind of buckle down on practice for once. But yeah, if there's something you wanted to request, yeah, just put it in chat. Flower because it's the thing? Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay a little bit more practice focused, so, you know, maybe 1 or 2 requests once in a while. Sure, I just don't want to be doing nothing but back-to-back-to-back requests. So yeah, that's fine. And yeah, we still haven't gotten a triple, and we're missing the FC, so yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's basically all I'm doing is I'm just going to be going through either stuff that I'm, you know, missing full combos on, or trying to bump up to triple A's. So that's perfect. So yeah, we'll do flower, then we'll take our first stretch break. We let the AAA slip, but yeah, held on to that PB. Fantastic. Much obliged, Latios, for making that happen. Alright. So, at this point, it's been a while, so we're going to take our first stretch break. So, maybe you've been sitting at your computer for a while, you know, haven't stood up, gotten some water. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I invite you to join me. And just remember, folks, if there's someone you haven't heard from in a while, even a simple message of, hey, how are you doing, could be a world of difference, so please be sure you're checking in on the folks that you care about. Alright, I'll see all of you wonderful folks in 180 seconds. Alright, welcome back everybody. So before we get back at it, appreciate you all being here, whether you're saying hi in chat or getting your lurk on. And if you are new to the stream, just a reminder that, hi! I'm Shinji, or Brendan, either one. And yeah, I play doubles 2DX. If you have any questions about the game, please do feel free to ask. And yeah, without further ado, let's get back at it. And Latia was commenting on Flower that you know, didn't quite hold on to the AAA or the FC. Still a PB? Absolutely, we take those. I think it was yesterday that chat was talking about it, how Resort Anthem was just really on spot in terms of like overall theming. So good. Such a good song. All right, onwards and upwards. Nice. It looks like we're just over the halfway mark in terms of having all of the sixes full comboed. Although, yeah, we're only missing a couple of other sixes in terms of just playing them in general. Nice. Actually, you know what? Let's do some quick math. Yeah, we've got the bits. Why not? couple of silly combo breaks, but hey, managed to cross the finish line for the triple. Good stuff. Alright, yeah, let's finish getting her out to the sixes. Why not? Once again, appreciate all of you being here. No, a lot of folks are getting their lurk on, unsurprisingly, but wonderful having you here. Hope everyone's having a good end of their week so far. You know, if I combo break at least halfway through, yeah, sure, whatever, but first one or two measures like that, that just hurts. One more once. Just mentally juggling a bunch of stuff. It's also kind of why I had those silly combo breaks. I just keep mentally drifting. That's my fault, though. Especially if we're trying to work on accuracy. That's why we're putting in the time, though. Discipline. Alright. I think we've got, what, 11 more left? 9. Nice. Now let's get them. Nice. Oh, hey, we only have one non-grade. Oh, damn. That's fantastic. Yeah, we only had one good. That's wonderful. Grab that for highlights. Alright. Onwards and upwards. Alright, time to do some quick softland math. Yeah, softland aside, such a good boss song. Ah, good old Margaret Dupree. Alright. Just a few more to go, and we'll have all of the 6's EX cleared, which is pretty nice. And just out of curiosity, you know what? Might do the 5's after we finish up the 6's. Yeah, why not? Rutrow. Third style. Oh, this is likely going to be jank as all heck. I was worried about that. And we'll run that back in a moment. Azure, them jacks though, right? Like, honestly, it's either stuff like the jacks or there's a couple of, like, really quick one-hand trills that then jump onto turntable. Like, it's stuff like that that I was exactly worried about. Just checked Remy. He's gonna say this is not the leading cyber, I remember. Yep, it actually does have a variant for the another, which is, you know, one of the neat things about 2DX. It's a shame they don't do it as much as they used to, but, you know, given the effort involved, I understand. Alright, so we'll do at least another song before we run that back, just for variety's sake. Azure, for the Remy trivia, Leading Cyber was the first song to get a custom title card, even though it's lost said title card. Good to know. Actually, I didn't know that. Nifty. Alright, before we dig into Morning Full On, once again, thank you all so much for being here. As always, whether you're in chat, getting your lurk on, however you're here, wonderful that you are here. Hope everyone's having a good end of their week. One second, something's super itchy under my headphones. Ugh, that was weird. Alright, one more once. Good stuff. Kind of wish LED did a little bit more trance as opposed to hardcore. Especially the side trance kind of side of things. I mean, then again, we did recently get kill each other, so... Oh boy. This... I mean, we should be able to EX this, no problem, but... Ugh. I know some folks aren't a huge fan of this song, but I actually quite like it. But... Oh, man, I'm just thinking about the hyper, and the another for that matter. Just, oh boy. BitDecay, have to go for now. Have a good night. You as well. Appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, sure we'll cross paths over the weekend. But yeah, cheers. Yeah, no triple, which is not surprising. But yeah, we held on to the FC. Good stuff. All right. Let's run back Leading Cyber. Especially now that we know it's what kind of jank it's going to be throwing at us. Nice. I'm a little upset we didn't get the double, but practice will make perfect. Plus, I mean, it's third style jank, so I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. Hey, Vince! Happy Friday, relatively speaking. Yeah, how goes it? Vince, very exhausted from playing endless ITG marathons, but chilling currently. Nice. Yeah, I'm currently streaming right now because we had awful sleep last night, and it caused me to pretty heavily oversleep today. And it's like, you know what? Finally, got what needed doing done, and figured I might as well stream for a bit since I was going to be awake a little later than normal because of the oversleeping. And yeah, so far so good. But yeah, glad to hear that you had some good Dancy Box sessions. Not bad. I always forget about that song in terms of like when I think about like all of Soda's work. It's not bad. Just I think it, at least for me anyways, I always mentally gloss over it. Alright, so we're just a couple minutes past the hour. We did take our last stretch break for about like quarter past, so we'll do like 4 more. Let's take a look at the folder. Yeah, let's finish EX clearing the other 6s, and then we'll take our next stretch break.
Hey boy, wait a minute.
So, like, leading cyber, third style jank. Not too worried about not having the double A, but that, that's new enough that we'll probably run that back at some point to bump that up to at least a double. I'm honestly glad that, in spite of all like the copyright crap that we have Slake based in Infinitas, such good music. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we've got this, and then one other song. Then we'll take our next stretch break. Oh boy. I'm just thinking about the another of this, because that's also in 9 Dan. Love the song, and the another's not a bad chart, just... Ooh, it does not tolerate foolishness. Nice. Almost had the triple, but hey, we held on to the FC. Good stuff. Oh, hey, Gospel! Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that. How did your stream go? Vince, funnily enough, came across a joke file. There was a similar chart to the full Pacer test audio. Oh, man! That sounds brutal. Gospel, playing some BPM is like, holy crap, what am I doing? Yeah, so, I heavily overslept today, and since, as a result, I was going to be awake a little later than normal, and I missed my morning stream, it's like, you know what, let's, go for lemonade out of lemons and, practice some accuracy. And, BPM, tough to get into, but a lot of fun. Yeah, BPM is amazing. I was lucky enough to get into the beta test for Chroma, which was Harmonix's their attempt at doing a music-based first-person shooter. And there's a lot of stuff in BPM that feels like Chroma. So I'm really, really happy about that, to be able to go back to that. But yeah, BPM in general, mwah! Wonderful game. Yeah, I'm glad you're having fun with it so far. And also, for all the folks that are coming over on the raid, hello. So, I'm Shinji16. I play 2DX, and specifically, I play doubles. So, if any of you have any questions about either me or the game, please feel free to ask. A big part of why I stream is to encourage folks to check out 2DX or the music game community in general. So, if you have any questions at all, don't be afraid to hop and chat. Talking about BPM Gospel, for first night, managed to get a run where you one-shot a boss. Nice! What was the, do you remember what your items or your build was that let you get that much damage in? So we were about to take darn it. So we were going to be doing one more song and then taking a stretch break, but since we've got so many folks on the raid, we'll do like one or two more songs first, then we'll go for that break. Hawken, is this fun to play on a MIDI drum? Ooh, so if you're looking to try out something that's from the Bimani family of games, because there's 2DX, Dance Dance Revolution, there's also Gitadora, which is there's a long-running series called Guitar Freaks and Drum Mania, and a few years ago it got rebranded as Gitadora. It's basically Rock Band, except it's much more accuracy focused. Kind of like whereas Rock Band and Guitar Hero, you just have you either combo or you don't. There's no like judgment on your timing. Put in a timing element, and that's Gitadora. So normally it's an arcade game, but recently there is a PC version available, and I believe it does work with most MIDI drum controllers. Give me a split second. So this is a link to RemiWiki. So RemiWiki is a fan-run wiki basically about all Bimani games. That link in chat is about Guitar Freaks and Drum Mania in general. So in addition to Googling it and like getting some of the more actual like official Japanese pages, if you're not aware of RemiWiki, I would grab that link just because it's a really good resource for English. But and just a split second. And this RemiWiki entry is specifically about that PC test. So the awesome thing about Gitadora is something that I really like about all of Bimani is that the music in the game, it's made for the game, because you might have a really great Metallica song, but it may not play well on a 5-button guitar or a specific drum controller. Like, it may not 100% translate well to the literal controller that you're playing it on. Whereas with Gitadora, while it's all rock music, primarily I'd say like prog rock, it's made with the drum kit and the guitar controller in mind. So usually it plays well. Like, the solos are a little more technical and less, just sustained power chords, and stuff like that. And it's also really great music. It's phenomenal. In fact, with that in mind, let's, some of the songs from Gitadora are crossed over into other Bimani games. So one of the famous boss songs from Gitadora So, once again, I'll restart that song preview, really listen to the drums, and you can hear just, like, how, like, interactive it is. It's not just a typical, 4 on the floor stuff. So yeah, it's super fun. But yeah, Hawken, if you do have any other questions about Gitadora, feel free to message me directly, and I'll be happy to get you more info. And if you're interested in trying out the test, so there is a guide for getting into Infinitas, but there's nothing really for getting into the drum test, or the Gitadora PC test. But if you want help in terms of like getting an eMuse account and downloading it and checking it out, I'll be more than happy to assist you with it. Because yeah, to try it out, like it's a test, so they're not charging for it. It's free, but it does require you registering for an eMuse account, which is essentially just an email and a password, but it is entirely in Japanese. So unless you're kind of familiar with the website already, or you have an explicit, step-by-step English walkthrough, it can be a little tricky. But nothing a couple screenshots or, oh yeah, just click this, or toggle that option, doesn't quickly fix. Such a good song. Latias, Concertino in Blue. It was originally a boss song for Guitar Freaks and Drum Mania. That got crossed over back in Distorted. Such a good song. Also, Hawken, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Also, worth mentioning, so you have, so DDR has Stepmania in terms of like fan-made like engines that you can play custom songs on. In addition to there being like, you know, Clone Hero for Rock Band, there is a Stepmania equivalent for Drum Mania and Guitar Freaks. I'm not remembering the name of it off the top of my head, but just mentioning also outside of the Gitador PC test, there's also all of that as well. So yeah, if you're looking for, if you do have a drum kit and you want to check out some new content, yeah, that'll, there's also all of that as well. And yeah, Hawken, like that's the great thing about the music in Gitador is that, like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with, you know, playing licensed music like you do in Rock Band, but when it's made with a music game in mind and it's got stuff to challenge you or to keep you on your toes, or, you know, you're just not playing a standard, you know, rock beat over and over and over, it's so much more engaging and it's so much more fun. That's why all of the Bimani games are as engaging as they are. Like with 2DX, yeah, it's techno and hardcore, but usually the synth patterns or the drum fills are a lot more involved, and it's wonderful. Alright, so we are due for a stretch break, but I do want to play one more song because we were working on accuracy and going after getting all of our lamps taken care of, and we've got one more 6 to unlock and take care of. So we'll play this, and then we'll take our next stretch break. But yeah, Hawken, super glad that you stopped by or because of the raid, and also great question. And while we quickly update my unlock list to say that I've got this, one thing that's really exciting is not only do we have the Gitador PC test, but also another Bimani game, Pop and Music, and another Bimani game, Nostalgia. Also, within the past couple months, Nostalgia, just like 2 weeks ago, are getting PC tests as well, in addition to, like, you know, the arcade releases. So, like, for years, the only way to play these games was either at the arcade or through really, like, convoluted setups. So the fact that there are official versions you can just get on your computer and play, assuming that you're either playing on a regular keyboard or you have a, you know, a custom controller, and just that it's more access for folks outside of Japan or folks that aren't near an arcade. It's super wonderful. So we're probably going to be seeing a lot more stuff like that in the near future, and it's just really exciting. Such a good remix. Gospel, one of your favorites? Yeah, Abyss, Heaven's remix is good stuff. Hawken, drums and computer in different places. Gonna have to figure that out first. Fair. But yeah, when the time comes, again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, because whether it's 2DX, Gitadora, or any music game really, like, one of my passions is helping folks get into music games that they're going to enjoy. Like, as Gospel mentioned earlier, yeah, I gotta do my best to be a Bimani ambassador. Gospel should probably head to bed. Hope you have a great night, great session, great to see you as always. You as well. And again, thank you so much for the raid, and glad to hear your first runs on BPM have been going well. Because yeah, BPM is super fun, and given how much of an indie effort it is, I'm super happy it's been seeing a bunch of success. And with that, that brings us to another stretch break. So, maybe it's been a little while since you last stood up, walked around, got some water. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I invite you to join me. And a reminder, if there's someone that you haven't heard from in a while, even just a basic message of, hey, how have you been? Could be a world of difference, so please be sure that you're checking in on the folks that you care about. Alright, I'll see all of you wonderful folks in 180 seconds. Alright, welcome back everybody. So, before we dig into more songs, once again, thank you all so much for being here. Whether you're saying hi in chat, getting your lurk on, regardless of how you're here, it's wonderful that you are here. Hope everyone's having a great end of their week. Alright, so we just finished going through all of the 6s. So, since we're doing a session where we're focused on accuracy, let's get the rest of those 5s. Hey, Josushi! Happy Friday! You know, relatively speaking. How goes it? Doing alright. About to call it a night in a bit. Yep, fair. Yeah, as most of the folks that are in chat know, I typically stream much earlier than this, but yeah, we heavily overslept today. So, since I was going to be up later than normal tonight, I figured, make lemonade out of lemons, and yeah, doing an accuracy stream. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Hawken, do I ever play Beat Saber? I have. I got to play it for like a half hour or an hour at a friend's house that has the setup. Actually, you know, let's take a moment and mention them because they also stream it. It is the delightful Mix Chris. There we go. Yeah, let's drop that link proper. So yeah, I got to play it with their setup once. And yeah, it's a super fun game. And honestly, I'm glad it's seen the success that it's had. Like, you know, it's getting an arcade release and it's also out on console as well as PC. Like, it's just super fun. Like, right now, I definitely don't have the money for it, but I'm not sure if I have, like, the logistical space for it, but I'd love to have a VR setup just because, in addition to Beat Saber, I think there's a lot of really wonderful things happening on the indie game side of things for, like, projects and experiments in VR, but, you know, we also have Beat Saber, we have Audica from Harmonix, we've also got Pistol Whip, like, there's just lots of really cool music games in VR that I'd love to be able to better check out. such a good song. I think that was, if I remember correctly, I think that was Dr. Honda's first song in Bimani. Super strong entry. Hawken just bought Pistol Whip. Never heard of Audica. Yeah, it's basically Harmonix's VR music game. It's like, I'm reminded, like, it's not quite Pistol Whip, but it is more about like aiming and shooting as opposed to like, whereas Beat Saber is more of like, you know, hitting. But as always, like the visual aesthetics and overall polish are just mwah, because if there's one thing Harmonix does, it's perfectly blend audio and visual in terms of just presentation and interactivity. Hawken, crazy question. Any song sampling Jet Set Radio songs? No, not a crazy question. Perfectly legit. Actually, so hold on. I'm trying to remember the name off the top of my head. Hideo Nakamura. I know I'm messing up the last name, but the composer for Jet Set has a song in 2DX. I'll play that next, but in terms of like sharing some of the same samples or like that are direct remixes, nothing really. But he does have a song in 2DX. Naganuma, thank you, Latios. Nice. Managed to hold on to that triple. Good stuff. But so Hideki did have a song in, it was either Linkle or Tricoro, but I don't believe he's had any other songs in Bimani. I'm just quickly checking Remy Wiki because now I'm curious. Yeah, it's the only Bimani entry that they have. But yeah, such good stuff. Although it looks like it did get it got crossed over to a couple of other games, which is awesome because yeah, song is mwah. Yeah, the only thing that I'm a little upset about is the another chart for it is a little on the annoying side, but it is what it is. Ah. So if you manage to get a AAA on that song in the video, instead of the girl being choked by the monster, you actually save her to you get a special visual overlay. Oh, we barely missed it. Yeah, such a good song. Yeah, thank you for Hawken for indirectly requesting that. Hawken recently rediscovering him because of Ollie King. So many people don't know about that game, and you know, I don't blame them because it's a really weird arcade skateboard game. But Ollie King has a fantastic soundtrack. Latino speaking of artists that barely get money stuff. No, not yet. At least I'm 99% positive. Latios about Hurricane. Let me just triple check though. I'm pretty sure it's not an Infinitas, but I'm just kind of curious about that song in general now. No, I am dead wrong. It is. Yeah, this must have been in the latest song pack, and I just mentally haven't locked it in yet. Also, Legendoa, Dexor, wonderful to see you both. Yeah, late night stream. I super overslept today, and because I was just gonna be, you know, awake later than normal. It's like, you know, why not? So yeah, so far having a decent session. How are you both doing? How's the end of your week going for both of you? Oh wow, that's a super low double A. Let's get that pumped up. Dexor, so far so good here. Love the shirt. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of not only of Fez, but also this particular shirt design in particular. I just really love it. And Legendoa, going well, kind of tired. Yeah, same. Given a lot of the other statuses that you could have, especially living in the year 2020, tired's not all that bad, I think. Yeah, much better. Yeah, I'm not sure why I had such a low double A on that. That's weird. Yeah, it's super fun song too. Yeah, I actually feel bad that I didn't have that better in my like peripheral memory in terms of the fact that it recently got added to Infinitas. Dexor, nice off score. Absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's +1 or plus 1,000. PBs are PBs and we take those. Ooh. So I haven't really played anything that's more around the difficulty range I typically play tonight. We might do one or two more songs, and then I might come back to that, see if we can't bump up that hyper to a hard clear, because, ooh, that song is fun. Legendoa agreeing, and also, thank you for the kudos. I love that emote. That emote's so good. Yeah, so let's do, yeah, we'll do like two more 5s that we don't have lamps on, and then, yeah, we'll go back to Hurricane on Hyper. Because as much as I'm accuracy focused tonight, I'm kind of itching to really let loose for a bit. Latios, glad it was added. Hurricane's a really good song, I think. I agree. Super fun. Uh, Maybe you're biased towards T-Paz? I mean, A, you've got an artist that you like more than others. That's fine. Everyone's got favorites and preferences. Nothing wrong with that. But also, from what I know of his music typically, like thinking of some of the stuff that I played in Citus and also in I forget what other game that he did music for that I played, but usually his music's a little on the like rambunctious or like hectic, but in a bad way. I think it's a little too over the top sometimes, but like Hurricane is like frantic enough that it's like I think it's still a good thing. I don't think it goes over that line. But like for folks that are into like really over the top stuff, like yeah, that is very much his brand. Nice. Such a good song. Hold on, was that? I'm trying to remember. Was that Resort Anthem or Empress? Either way, super hype song. Latios, some of his songs go really over the top. Probably why I enjoy it. Yeah, but different, different stuff for different people, and like yeah, if like that's more your style, then like yeah, he is fantastic for that. It's one of the reasons why I'm a fan of Lapis, because like I feel that like Lapis's songs are like really like extra, especially for his drum breaks and juggles. But I don't think it's too rambunctious. But like yeah, if you want to just kind of turn the notch a little higher, yeah, like Deep Has is fantastic for that. Dexor, like this song, nice triple A. Thank you, appreciate the kudos. And yeah, it was Resort Anthem. Okay. Latios, reason my favorite Vocaloid producer is Cosmo. Yeah, also very hectic. Alright, so let's do... Speaking of Resort Anthem, let's do Everlasting Resort. Amazing credit song. And then we'll go back to Hurricane just to unleash for a little bit. Talking, reading the wiki, realized there's so many games for so many instruments. Legit thought all you had were arcades and rock band. Yeah, there's like, yeah, there's a huge, like, there's a reason why I say for Bimani games, it's a family of music games, because like there's 2DX for the more like, quote unquote DJ side of things. You have, Drum Mania and Guitar Freaks for rock. There's just like a really broad range of stuff. And it's a shame that outside of Japan, there's very little support or access to them because they're really well produced games and really great series. But it is what it is. I mean, luckily, at least in the U.S. anyways, we're seeing more round one locations opening up, which is helping folks with access. And like we were talking about earlier, recently the PC client tests that have been coming out. Like there's just been not just in the past couple months with the PC tests, but really the past like 2 years. There's also been, or more like 3 or 4 years, a lot of really good broadening of like fan made projects or other efforts to make it easier to try and play these games outside of Japan, which, is fantastic because the more access, the better. uh, Hawkins thinks support's lacking because of how much money it is to maintain the hardware. Honestly, it's not as much as you think. Like I actually used to own a 2DX machine, and for a while I also had Tycho, Drummania, and Guitar Freaks. They're really not that expensive to upkeep. The bigger thing is that outside of Japan, the arcade scene in general is just basically non-existent. So combine that also with typical arcade culture in the U.S., also with the initial cost of getting stuff translated, which really isn't all that expensive. But the bigger issue is also copyright and licensing. Like think about in Rock Band how long the credits are. If you've ever sat through one of the credit sequences, like think about all the difficulty of having to renegotiate having what you're paying the artists to have the music outside of Japan. Like it would be a tremendous legal hassle. Um, Dexor heading out. Have a good night. You as well. Appreciate you stopping by. But like yeah, like even if because with Bimani, like the artists that make the music, like it's for the games, so it's less of an issue of like the licensed music like it is for Rock Band or Guitar Hero. But like there's still the fact that in the contracts, or the legal agreements that got signed, like it might have been like, yeah, we've got the rights to have this song in 2DX either in perpetuity or for some of the like outside artists that got a song that is in 2DX for like 3 or 4 games and then get cycled out. Like the contract might said, we have rights to this song for 2 years or 3 years, and then the other part of the contract is for use with this machine or the series as it's released in Japan. So even though, like, let's say, like with Korsuke or Tag, the artist that did this song, even though they're clearly longtime partners with Bimani and having their music in 2DX in an official US release, might not be a big deal. It's still a bunch of like addendums and re-adding to, the existing agreements and all that. And it's just like that hurdle, it's a lot bigger than people think. And I think that's another big reason why we don't see this stuff outside Japan. such a good song. Just such a, like, theme-wise, because as an end credit song for Resort Anthem, just thematically, it just fits so well. Also, Hawken talking about a cyber cafe that has Rock Band and not updating the rig. Like, yeah, like, the thing is, like, for, like, thinking about Drum Mania, or also Taiko, like, yeah, those do require a little more maintenance, because, you know, you're hitting stuff with sticks. But the underlying maintenance for them, like, both they use what's called a piezo sensor. Like, with 2DX, it's a physical switch. I push the button, it hits a switch, and that's what registers my input. With Taiko and Rock Band or Drum Mania, it's a piezo sensor which picks up vibration. So that's why, like, when you hit it, it registers. But if you were to just, like, hit it with the stick and hold it there, it doesn't stay on, so to say. And piezo sensors, they're like $5 at Radio Shack. Like, they're super cheap. So, like, yeah, there's a little more cost in terms of replacing the drum pads, but in terms of the actual technical stuff, it's actually quite cheap. Alright, let's quickly revisit Hurricane. So I think that'll be a good kind of break from doing easier songs, and we can totally get that hard clear. Latia's talking about Taiko console, these different sensors. So you can actually hold them down. Really? So is it just like a really large plate switch? That's actually surprising to hear. I could have sworn that the official console controls were also on piezo sensors or, you know, vibration sensors as well. Interesting. Nice. Healthy PB while we were at it. Good stuff. just reading the chat about the sensors for Tycho, and yeah, like that's actually really interesting. I'm actually gonna have to look into that because now I'm curious as to what the actual like technical build on them are. Alright, let's see. So probably do like another like maybe like 5 or 10 songs, something like that. Right now it's about 5 past the hour, and we're streaming for just under 3 hours. So probably wrap up within the next like 20 minutes or so. Let's see, do we want to keep attacking 5s, or do we want to kind of just like let loose and go after some 10s for a little bit? Yeah, we can finish the rest of the 5s some other time. Let's have some fun. Yeah, why not? The menu song? Do you mean like the general Infinitas menu music, Hawken? Because like if so, yeah, I love it. So Infinitas has been out for about 5 years, and just recently, like August of this year, it got an update. And as a result, we've got new menu music for, and I'm a huge fan of it. It's by Humor, HU Sigma ER. And they are one of the sound directors for 2DX, and yeah, it's phenomenal. Actioner, you just passed 6 done in 24 key? That's, wow, that is fantastic. Good for you. So, yeah, for folks that don't know, 24 key, 24 piano keys, basically. It is, like, it's my brand of crazy, but, oh, yeah, it is incredibly difficult. Yeah, that's really good, Actioneer. Congrats. Such a good song. Actioneer, you cite Reddit as well? Hot damn! That's actually really impressive. Good stuff. Hawken, piano players amaze me. It's like impossible. Sight reading it no less. Like, so like with music games, like with what I'm doing, like yeah, some of these songs I'm familiar with, but like I don't have the charts memorized. A lot of it is just really sight reading. Like I'll know that, oh, this song is kind of scale heavy, but I don't know explicitly, oh, it's a scale on these keys. So, like, yeah, being able to do, like, 2DX, whether it's 7 keys or 14 keys, or in the case of, you know, what Actioneer's doing with, like, 24 and 48, like, it's still incredibly impressive. But, it's, like, it's not as big a deal as you might think. Like, for doing a new Dan course, or, like, let's say, like, I play 10s and 11s, and let's say there's a new song that just came out, and I managed to, on my initial play of it, like, clear it, or, like, in Action's case, you know, they're pushing their own difficulty boundaries, and they're going into a course blind, and they managed to clear it. Like, yeah, that's still amazing. But speaking in the broader terms of, like, music games and being able to sight read stuff, yeah, it's not as miraculous as you might think.
Okay, let's go.
So, speaking of humor, because we were talking about the menu music for Infinitas, actually, you never know what you can do until you put your mind to it. Agreed. One of my favorite sayings about like music games in general, but especially 2DX, if you're passing the song, you're doing it wrong. You know, or to put it even more succinctly, you have to fail forward. If you don't try songs that you don't think you can pass, you're not going to get better. Like, if you're not pushing yourself, you know, you know, triple A's and full combos don't come out of nowhere. You gotta put in the time. Hawken, it's a skill, but it's a skill I never practiced, so magic, yeah, fair. And that's what I figured, and that's why I was just trying to take a moment to, like, kind of demystify it a little bit. Like, yeah, it is still super impressive, but it's easier than you might think. And hey, Sacrifio! How goes it? So, yeah, late session tonight. I heavily overslept today. So, in addition to missing my morning stream, it took me a while to get some of my stuff I needed to get done for the day taken care of. But then I was like, you know what? Let's make lemonade out of lemons, and here we are. I'm actually going to be wrapping up probably in like another 15 minutes. But it's been a wonderful session so far. How have you been? I'm glad that we were able to cross paths, because I know typically schedule-wise we don't see each other often. It's wonderful to see you here. "1 a.m. learned a lot, but learning doesn't keep me awake. Time to sleep." Fair enough. Yeah, it's a little past 2 here. So, yeah, fantastic to see you. And yeah, please don't be afraid to reach out if you've got any questions about Gitadora. And yeah, if you're looking to get more involved in the community, just look at chat. Basically, everyone here streams. Sacrifio doing alright, a lot of stress. Trying to detune for the evening. Have I checked out Bistro yet? Not really. So first off, sorry to hear that you're juggling a lot, but fingers crossed it goes better sooner than later. But yeah, for Bistro I've looked at the song previews, but that's it. Like, I haven't deliberately tried to hear the songs in full. It's mainly just because until I'm able to, like, actively play them, I don't really try to take a look at stuff, so I'm not, like, spoiler sensitive, but until I'm able to, like, actually sink my teeth into them proper, I'm gonna try to, like, actually, like, not listen to them, so that way when I go to play them for, quote-unquote, the first time, it'll be, you know, somewhat blind. Having said that, from the previews and songs I have heard about, the Ace remix by Humor seems amazing. Let's see. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I was thinking about going for like another 10 minutes or so, but I think at this point, yeah, let's just do one more as a victor lap, and then we'll do our final incandescence, and then maybe find someone to raid. Honestly, I have no idea who's live right now. Split on the theme, but there's some good ones in there. Yeah, like, I'm not sure about the theme, like, you know, being like a cafe and all that, but like some of the 2DX themes have been on the weird side, and then just delivered in terms of their music. Like Troopers is one example, I think. Euphoria Lagoon sounds tight, almost like a successor to Suicide Labyrinth. Nice, yeah. I haven't heard that yet. And Inverse or Reverse, whatever we're gonna be calling it, I've only heard the preview. I haven't heard the full song, but oof, yeah, it seems amazing. All right, so I think that's going to be it for tonight. But before we wrap up, we need to find someone to raid. But before that, we have to do shoutouts and thank yous. But before that, we need to do a final incandescence. All right. Sacrifice. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, you got to see it during Kawachi's stream? Nice. Legend Noah, thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. And speaking of, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me, especially since I'm off schedule. So I will be streaming in the morning. I do have an errand I have to do first thing, but otherwise we'll be live tomorrow as normal. But until then, thank you everybody so much for being here. Whether you were saying hi in chat or getting your lurk on, as always, regardless of how you were here, it's wonderful that you are. But before we do find someone to raid, I do want to take a quick moment to say thank you to the folks that did de-lurk and say hi in chat. So, without further ado, let's get started. Bit Decay, wonderful to see you as always. Glad to hear that you had a decent DJ session, albeit shorter than normal tonight. And speak of the devil, as Sai has mentioned, Kawachi Boy also stopped by to say hi. Hope the rest of your Saturday's going well. Jamich, Azure, pleasure and an honor as always. Ventus DDR and Actioneer, thank you both for stopping by. I know that Actioneer, we recently kind of crossed paths both with Silly Laird and Kazo, but yeah, wonderful to see you. And again, congrats on the 24 key 6 stand. That's phenomenal. Latios, wonderful to see you. Sorry to hear that things have been a little rough at the moment, but again, fingers crossed that it gets better sooner than later. Vince, wonderful to see you as well. Gospel, thank you so much for the raid. Hawken, fantastic to see you. I'm glad able to get someone else, hopefully roped into Bimani shenanigans. Joe Sushi, Legend Hoa, wonderful to see you both. Thank you so much. Dexorus, Igriffio, also fantastic to see you both. A lot of faces that I normally don't get to say hi to just because of different schedules. So it's been wonderful. All right. So let's see who is live, because I have no idea. And yeah, Latios, more than welcome. Glad to hear that I was able to cheer you up a little. All right, it looks like, yeah. So it looks like Megeki is live right now. So speaking of folks I don't get to normally check out, I've only seen them a couple times. So let's go say hi to them. So until next time, everyone, take care, be safe, and let's go say hi to Megeki. Cheers, everybody.